Monday, Monday. Captain Grime is back at y'all again. It's been a while since I ever said anything about this network, but here we go. I didn't watch this year's BET Awards because, quite frankly, I didn't know if anybody was deserving of anything. I missed the glitz and glamour of all, but during the past 5 years, I just became so jaded to it. I did know, and I do read, that the highlights of it all was the honoring of Frankie Beverly Mays, the various tributes to celebs who have passed on this year untimely, from Whitney Houston to Donna Summer, not to mention Whitney's mother Sissy doing a moving tribute of Bridge Over Troubled Waters. I was also happy to know that there was a humanitarian award given to Reverend Al Sharpton. And with his current news magazine, Politics Nation, on MSNBC, the Reverend still ministers, not to mention soldiers on in the name of civil rights. I also hate I missed the return of the son of soul, D'Angelo, from a 12-year exile. Here's hoping he worked off that old dirty bastard fat and returns to the stage to give us more new baby making music, not to mention something to thrill the ladies, and also calls one of those ladies who want to make a baby for him. Yet there was also buffoonery abound at the BET Awards last night, with some of the usual suspects: Kanye, Nicki Minaj, aka Black Gem, and yes, she is still truly outrageous. Well, and also can't forget Rick Ross, the Maybach Music Group, and some good music. And I use that term very loosely. And it was a bleep fest to the point where no one could even hear the lyrics. Throughout this award season, when the gospel category came up, it took Yolanda Adams, a beautiful, godly woman, to address the crowd regarding those performances. And classically, but bluntly stated that as celebrities we have a responsibility to present images of ourselves, positive or otherwise. Basically, Yolanda just told them, be mature, grow up. Our kids are watching, and they're going to take everything you do into stride. This leads me to my point about BET. I'm a black man, and I don't even watch that network anymore. I came into watching BET in the 90s. Well, I'm in South Alabama, and everything comes late to us. But some of us try to catch up, stay up top of things. But anyway, I came into watching BET in the 90s. And the formats I got into: Video Soul with Donnie Simpson, Teen Summer. I forgot the name of the host, but she was a lovely lady. She's probably now a housewife with teenagers of her own, some of them college bound. I also missed Lead Story, a great roundtable of black journalists, ranging from Dwayne Wickham to even Armstrong Williams, a black conservative. I miss Bev Smith and Our Voices. I miss any news magazine or news format with either Jackie Reed or Ed Gordon as the anchor person. And I even miss Black is Beautiful. Shout out to the lovely Tasha Smith. You are that sister. A strong, crazy, God-fearing woman, but a strong sister nevertheless. BET has lost its edge. It's become MTV Light. And with respect to Reggie Hudlin and the current CEOs there, you're not on your jobs, fellas. This is not what the black experience is all about. None of us want to see lame reruns or edited theatrical flicks. That's what the movie channels are for. I'm glad that you're doing more original programming, particularly sitcoms like Read Between the Lines. But what about other aspects of the black community? There are no dramatic programs, no hour-long series. Will we ever go back to the talk show format? Monique was a good look, and she is missed, and I just hate that she's subjected to having been seen in reruns now. BET dropped the ball. Fortunately for us, TV1 picked it up. With original programming, classic reruns, and even a news magazine format. Roland Martin is that man, and he's one of 3 people on CNN that I actually do watch. On a side note, props to Anderson Cooper for coming out and letting people know what was already obvious. We knew you were gay. We just wanted to hear you admit it. Still gonna watch your talk show, and I'll catch you every now and then on CNN though. The Silver Fox has broken a lot of ladies' hearts by now, but like I said, Anderson, you got to do you. I'm hoping for happiness for you and your man. But getting back to BET, I miss the BET of old, where black concerns were put out in a technicolor format, where it gave us pride. I miss all those shows. I even miss Rap City, when hip-hop was real and not corporate garbage. Were I Bob Johnson, and I know you've been away from BET for a while, but were I Bob Johnson, I don't want my legacy to be reflected upon this buffoonery. I would stage a coup and buy back the company I built. I'd even consider asking your ex to join you on this venture. I miss BET, the real BET, not this Monday, and this just chokes me up. I miss black entertainment television, but I don't want to see the Buffoon, Exploitation, Tribulation station.